find these. We had one fly out already. It's on the floor. I'll get it in a minute. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Chaos is trying to peek through. It was all over on TikTok. The cards were just flying everywhere. But we made it through. We got the message. Anyways, check that out if you'd like to. There's one on Instagram from earlier as well if you prefer just to read and not hear. So, all different kinds of formats there. Let's get into this reading. I'll grab the one that fell on the floor and I'll be right back. It seems like a really straightforward, simple message is coming through, so we'll just kind of see where this goes. We have the High Priestess, Strength, and the Hierophant. It's been a while since I've seen all the cards in the reading in the upright, so that's kind of refreshing. Like I said, it's kind of giving me this really simple message. Both the High Priestess and the Hierophant can talk about like your spiritual connection, religion, whatever that realm looks like to you. It might be a place that you are spending extra time in right now, or, you know, finding your comfort there. You might have some special projects going on within your church that you might be even leading, because these are two cards that I see as kind of leadership. So specifically in that realm. So that might be speaking to you as well. With the Strength card in between them, it just tells me that, you know, that really is where you're at right now. Like that might be taking up a significant portion of your life and your energy. It might be where you work even. It might be a place that you are spending 90% of your time, especially if you do work there, because, you know, you might be attending the church services, if you work there on top of that, doing the Bible studies and, you know, whatever else. So that's very specific to a particular religion, but apply that as you will. You know, for me personally, if I was to apply it, I do tarot readings. I might be doing tarot readings all day and, you know, diving into my spirituality in my free time as well, which I do. So it can look a bunch of different ways, but that is the feeling of your life right now. That's just where you're at. And it's a good, calm, steady feeling. Whenever I see a spread like this where it is really simple, just on the surface there, a lot of times the caution that comes out is like, don't spend too much time there. You know, don't get so comfortable there that that's all you're doing. Life is so multifaceted, and, you know, us as humans, we thrive within community, yes. So having your community and being surrounded in that for most of your days is a very good thing. But don't forget to tend to the other things. Your needs, okay? That's just what I tend to see. So we're only at 3 minutes and it just feels like it's a shorter reading today. That's okay. I'll probably leave it at that, because otherwise we're diving into an extended, and a lot of times that's when it turns into a 20-minute reading. And unfortunately I don't have time for that today. So we will get an oracle real quick. So I'm going to cut that a little bit. The shuffling took a long time. But anyways, if you'd like to pause and read it yourself, I love, love, love this card. It says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So there's a lot that can be unpacked in this particular card. So like I said, if it's calling to you, go back, pause the video where I show it, and dive in. Look at all the different facets of it. But what stands out to me, you know, this is where we're kind of diving below the surface of that simple reading that we're talking about. But where everything looked good and all of that, once you dive deeper, we all have our issues, right? And we all have our darkness that we have to confront. And what this card is saying is there's a lot to learn in that space. Not just by acknowledging and noticing our darkness, but by confronting it sometimes when the time is right for you, and you'll know. And it talks about perceiving the fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. And I feel like when we're learning things from our darkness, we kind of have two teachers that are there, like co-teachers. I don't know if you've ever been in a classroom with two teachers, but you can learn from both of them simultaneously, and they'll each have their own ways, and I feel like that's what it is. In the darkness, we learn by observing and by seeing how we're affected. And through the teacher of love, we're able to see how we want to be affected and the person that we want to be. So it's more of a looking forward, or sometimes a looking back if we've experienced that kind of a situation through love. And maybe we've strayed a little bit, right? And we're just kind of getting back on course. But either way, get into that observational space and see what might be going on for you below that surface. And don't be afraid. Okay? All right. That's what I got for you today. I hope there was some nugget of help in there, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. I love you lots. Bye.